What's up, people? It's Audiovisual and I feel like thinking out loud. I feel like expressing my philosophy, my way of life, my way of thinking, my train of thought, my energy, my frequency, my channel, the dimension I live in, within the reality that we all share. You know, like, it's like a common theme of society that anything that is of rich culture, it sounds good, and the nobility, the energy that it gives off, the actual origin, the concept gets watered down and diluted when things become colloquialisms, when things become slang, when things become trendy, when things become quote unquote cool. And you got a lot of people, you know, I have a shirt, you know, this is my brand right here, Audiovisual Apparel, the Fly Gym. Now everything that I create for my shirts, my dresses, whatever I do, it has a reason for it. It's not just visually fly, but it's an in-depth meaning to it. It's symbolism, it's a metaphor, it's poetic, it's culture enrichment, elevation. And I'm speaking on that because, you know, I have a shirt that I have. It's called Royally Fly, for males and females. The Royally Fly boy, the Royally Fly girl. When I say royally fly, when I talk about being a king, see me, I'm a king, and I don't say that on some cool shit. You know, a lot of people, the word loses its essence when people use it because there's nothing behind it. It's hollow. It speaks volumes, but there's no density within it, no character within it. So it's just something being said. And a lot of times people say things without meaning. They just blurt things out because they speak without purpose. They act without purpose, beyond the actual action. And when I think about being a king or a queen, you know, a king and a queen has their kingdom. It's not being, and when I speak of it, it's not of being higher than anyone else, looking over anyone else, or having this place of authority, or having people subordinate to my energy or whatever I give off. You know, there's nothing like that. No intimidation or nothing in it. It's about being dignified, dignity. It's about substance, sustenance. It's about rich character. Walking how you talk. Walking and talking parallel. Being profound in your presence. Expounding farther than what people just see when they're looking at you, when they're talking to you. See, your kingdom, the way I see it, the way I feel it, the way I believe it, the way I have faith that it is your energy. It's that unique part, that sense of you, that essence of you, the shit that makes people wait for you to arrive. They get eager, they get enthusiastic, they get excited when they hear your name or know you're coming. And it's what makes them miss you when you're gone. They have nostalgic memory of you. And even on the flip side of that, the negative side of that, the people who combat or ridicule or compare or try to compete, even those people, because out of sight ain't out of mind. You know, when you are defined and you leave an impression, you don't even have to say much, just the character and how you live, how you convey self, not display self like you on the shelf for people to critique. Nah, it's not about that. It's about always being present in the moment and mastering your moments, your situations, not adapting to people, not adjusting to people, but being able to be universal within your energy, having so many parts, so many diverse parts of your character that you can blend when you choose to, and you don't actually ever blend. You're not even able to blend because you're naturally and organically you. A sense of self that's rooted in something substantial, something that doesn't need an explanation, it doesn't need defense. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm talking about within pros and cons. The you that lies in the middle is stout, it's sturdy, it's solid, it's solidified. That's kingdom. That's your kingdom. That's your energy. That's your royal essence. And the way and the way that has gotten me to rise above my human nature, the negative part of my human nature, is when you see yourself a certain way. When you believe yourself to be great from within. Not great, again I say, not great over anybody else, but great within the skin you live in. Comfort within this and self-admiration. Self-assured. Not looking for confirmation. You have a standard that you are less willing to stoop beneath by being influenced by the negative aspects of this world, which none of us wish to be a part of when we see a better way. Because when we learn better, we're obligated to do better by presence of mind, by self-awareness. That's royalty. That's being a king. That's being a queen. And it's not up for discussion, you know? You tell people who you are. You don't ask them if, is it cool for me to be this around you? Nah. Because like anybody that's supposed to be within your 3-foot radius of protection, or in your essence, your energy, they shouldn't require you to speak less or play humble where you shouldn't be. They shouldn't require you to compromise who you truly are, the energy you give off. Because you're being the best you that ever existed in this moment, in this life right now. And it's a conscious choice to be consistent within that to the point where it's defined. Because even if they combat it or if they try to contradict it in other conversations with other people that don't listen to that shit, they have to try to pick something apart, don't they? Does that mean they see you? People who aren't noticed, you don't hear many conversations about them, do you? That's kingdom. That's royalty. Like I always say, do you, because I'm effortlessly, undeniably, unmistakably, undoubtedly be me. A better me is all I ever want to be, man. And if I can inspire another to do that same damn thing, we're all aboard. That's the purpose within it. Goddamn, it feel good to be alive. It's a beautiful, beautiful struggle. Hideous at the same time, but it ain't what you see, it's what you focus on. It ain't what you hear, it's what you listen to. It ain't what they call you, it's what you answer to. It ain't what they tell you, it's what you hear so much that you start telling yourself. See the bullshit, refuse to step in it, and move forward. It's onward and upward in life, baby. Let's go.